These people speaking, talking about there's a war against black people. Black people are under attack.
Black people are under attack in America, but we are not victims and we are not powerless. Our fundamental rights are under assault and our very history is being denied, but we will not stand by quietly as it happens.
Because of making affirmative action going away and Roe versus Wade being overturned. That's a good thing.
Black people are under attack in America, but we are not victims and we are not powerless. Our fundamental rights are under assault and our very history is being denied, but we will not stand by quietly as it happens.
The goal is to condition this generation to white supremacy because they see this generation is pushing against this far right-wing fascist ideology. We want our freedoms. We want our people to be safe. And so seeing that as an existential threat to the Republican Party, they aim to change the way a generation thinks by changing what we teach them.
Members of the Congressional Black Caucus did not hold back at a press conference on the state of race in America earlier this week on Capitol Hill. The group highlighted a slew of right-wing attacks on blackness and civil rights, like the ideologically driven Supreme Court ruling that put an end to affirmative action, the challenges to voting rights and equitable redistricting seen recently in states such as Alabama and Louisiana, the onslaught of book bans and revisionist curriculum standards for teaching black history.
There's a war against black people. Black people are under attack because of making affirmative action going away and Roe versus Wade being overturned. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Now, less black babies are going to be annihilated because of that. It'll be harder for black people to get abortions now in states where abortion is not legal. And to say that you believe that black people are under attack because of, to say that you believe that black people are under attack because affirmative action goes away, that means that you don't have enough confidence in yourself, of your people, and of your race to have the skill and the talent and the intelligence to be able to get a job. You want there to be a law where the government mandates and makes somebody hire you. And that's not the world that we live in now. I can tell you. All right. I lived through I started working in the 80s and the 90s. And I believe there was a time when we did need that to help balance the scale. Just put it in your job application, companies. Put it in your application. Say you're an equal opportunity employer. That doesn't mean that you have to have an equal number of people. If you got 100 people in your company, you got to have 10 people from 10 different races. That's not what that means. Just to help people to think like a business or an entrepreneur. If there's a white-run or a white-owned company or the hiring manager is white, they interview a black person who's more qualified than someone of another race or a white person. The black person is more qualified and they don't want to hire them. That's stupid. That's going to hurt them and hurt their business. It's going to hurt their revenue. Any smart person today, any smart business person today is trying to hire the best people for the job. And it's a lot of many different factors that come in together. Now, if we have some of these weird names when they're looking at our job applications or resumes or bring us in for an interview and they're like Darshana Kwan or Lucretia Venditas, and you got these weird names, that hurts you. We're in America. At some point, black people started making up these names that sounded African, but we're not African because we wanted to, we didn't know who we were, wanted to feel more black, wanted to have more of an identity. So, a black woman who's named Drew or Gwen or Megan, and also conducting yourself in a professional manner. First of all, be qualified, have good skills. soft skills and formal skills. You race hustlers, you idiots, to get up and say this. You not only believe that black people are under attack, but you want us to be under attack. You want there to be a fight so that you can be the one to hold up the shield and the badge and the sword and the gun. You get paid somehow. You profit from this. You want to make it look like you're our warrior. That's pathetic. So anyway, hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Brutally Honest Talk Radio. Inger, the podcast queen, sends her love. If you want to hear my partner, of course, you can anytime just go to our channel. And also, we have email address, brutehonest@gmail.com. Please put your comments in there. I want to hear from you. Hey, thank you for checking out this episode, and I will catch you on the next one.